class, today we are going to make an origami jack-o'-lantern. What we're going to need is an orange piece of square paper. The thinner the paper, the better. I just used some orange copy paper that I made into a square. And we're going to need a little bit of green paper to make the stem and a Sharpie or a black marker. So to start with, we are going to use the balloon design, an origami balloon, to make our jack-o'-lantern. So first we have to fold the balloon base. So I start by folding my square in half to make a rectangle. Line up the corners the best you can. If it doesn't right the first time, you can refold. I'm going to open it back up and turn it. Take the top to the bottom. Open and turn to where we have a diamond. I'm going to take my diamond and fold it in half to make a triangle. And crease. Open back up again. And turn. And fold in a diamond once more. Now what I'm going to do is make a star. I'm going to hold these corners gently and push. See how it's starting to open? I'm going to push. Now you can see on the other side it's not pushing together very well. You may just have to press the corners. Once I have a star, I'm just going to fold it flat. I have two pieces of paper on each side. So fold it flat. Now you guys, I know that when I'm folding, I call these corners lefty and righty. And this is a mountain fold here, a triangle. And lefty is going to go to the top of the mountain. And then righty is going to go to the top of the mountain. Then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to fold it in to where it touches the center. It's not going to go past the center. It's like an arrow pointing to that center line. Okay? You want to make sure this side is straight, or your jack-o'-lantern will not be straight. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this side. And it's okay if it doesn't stay there. We're not worried about that right now. We just want to fold it. So it looks like this. I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. There. Now there are two sides to this balloon so far. There's a side right here that isn't, all the pieces are together. This side has two little triangles. Now what I'm going to do with these two little triangles is I'm going to take this one and fold it down to where it meets this triangle. They fit together like a puzzle piece. I'm not going past the triangle, just fitting together, meeting it. I'm going to do the same thing to this side. So let's flip it over and go ahead and do this side too. Okay. Now I've got these folded down. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this triangle over this triangle. It looks like a shirt with a shirt collar. Okay. Doesn't have to stay flat. We're just creasing the paper. Then what I'm going to do, look at this triangle. It has a pocket here if you open it up. So I'm going to open this pocket slightly and roll this triangle into it. So I'm taking this corner right here and rolling it into the pocket so that it locks in place and it won't move. You have to do this so that when you blow up your balloon, the pieces stay together. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. Just stick your finger in there, open it up so it's easier to fold in. Fold it in. Almost done. Going to do the same thing to the other side now. Open it up, fold it in. Open it up, fold it in. There. Now, I'm going to go ahead before I blow it up and draw my jack-o'-lantern face. Now, this part can be tricky. You have to make sure that you draw your jack-o'-lantern face the right way or it'll be upside down when you blow it up. So, I'm just going to fold this side over to where it's on the front. And there are two sides to this balloon. This side is closed. This side is the part where you're going to blow the air in to blow the balloon up. That should be facing up because that's where we're going to glue our stem when we finish. So I want to go ahead and draw my jack-o'-lantern's face while my balloon is flat. I'm going to draw some triangles, the eyes. You can make your face however you want to. You don't have to make the mouth open. You could just draw a line if you want. Now I'm going to blow into this part where the hole is. And it is blown up now. Now there's the hole where I blew into there. Make sure when you're blowing it up that you don't squeeze it so the air can get in. Now I'm going to take a short piece of paper. I'm going to fold the end of it, and I'm going to get a little bit of tape and put on this side right here, like that. And I'm just going to slide this inside the hole so that it stays there. So I'm just going to push this paper down a little bit, slide this in, and now he has a little stem. And I think I made mine a little bit long, so I'm just going to trim it off. And now I have two jack-o'-lanterns.